players up, but you just gave an elimination to the team you're fighting against. For Horra, they start to push in for Team Secret, trying to hold on tight. They cannot, and they will be eliminated in the final game of the tournament.
Horra able to stay alive with 2 players down. The reses will come through. This circle is giving Weibo a massive in.
His Doc started joining his roster once again, and that made them strong. But this time,
the north side potentially could move down towards Hacienda, a decent spot that Weibo have to abandon to hold this 2-2 split. So potential space there. Alpha Gaming with potentially their last rotate on this tournament. As Reefus gets spotted. Now in the firing line. He's loading up to take these shots. And Weibo across the way, taking down more players from Alpha Gaming. Seoul, the last bastion here for the team from Mongolia.
Seoul, once again, last alive. You go back a couple of maps on Erangel, or map number 4, Seoul was the last hope and dream for this APG roster, and once again, the pressure falls on his shoulders to try and carry the torch for Alpha Gaming.
Thundertalk, Alter Ego, Horra on that north side, likely to want to try and take that compound.
Regnum Karya will stay in 4th place, but they're only going to be just there because the solo is last alive. Horra starts to rotate over. Regnum Karya has Loxy just up ahead, but Horra, all eyes on them as they're taking advantage.
On the east flank here against Loxy, but Yangon Galacticos are moving in on the north side towards potentially Weibo Gaming's compound. Another fight that could dictate the pace of this tournament. On the north edge, they could wipe each other out. Loxy does go down. Regnum Karya taken down with 112 points on the tables. 4th Rise could definitely leapfrog that.
That's it. 4th Rise can do this. Fireflux have fought hard throughout the entirety of this tournament, but I believe everything is starting to come to an end as 2 players are last alive. DRX starts to push up. Solus taken down as well, I believe, through the smoke. No, excuse me, he gets full back up. I thought the shots connected well. He'll continue to fight hard, but kils wants to take him down. For Fireflux, a chance maybe to pass Team Secret, get up into top 12 as here, and Solus does hit a nice shot needed, but he drops down as a nade takes him out. Scarface, the last hope and dream to move Team Secret up.
A flush onto Solus there, and now Scarface looking to try and hold it for Fireflux on that south side. It's unlikely that he gets too much further into this one, and the tournament is starting to close down for teams left and right. We've dropped 3 now. Their final performance is done and dusted. Next circle pops, and it keeps Weibo in, but it forces Yangon Galacticos out.
Yes, it does. Yangon Galacticos now have to push in, potentially pass Weibo. The question is, will they choose to challenge? They've been highly aggressive during the finals. Scarface, though, all eyes on him as he continues to stay up for a little bit longer, but I don't know if Fireflux did what they needed to do to pass up Team Secret. Matt taking damage. Horra with the 3rd party. Yangon Galacticos might be getting taken down relatively soon. They've got to play this carefully.
Ooh, 4th Rise on the inside, looking to try and overtake as DRX are going neck and neck with them, bouncing back and forth on those tables, both trying to overtake Regnum Karya here.
Let's talk about scenarios. Alpha Gaming has a solo live with Zeal. Still with it.
Plenty of fans waiting for that to happen. Murnat under pressure. But Sleepy takes a toll over him. He's trapped behind a burned out tree, but he has a sliver of HP left, and they don't quite have the angles to squeak the bullets around the edge there. The heal comes through, and Yangon Galacticos stay as 3.
Still a tough spot, though. Falcons start to move closer and closer to Noxium Red Force. Maybe a fight breaking out between the 2 rosters there. Remember, for Falcons, top 8 for the club championship race is important. They're 5 points away, and the team in front of them is the one they are trying to surpass. They beat them, they have a very real chance to elevating themselves up into the top 8. That's going to be a close one we have to watch. Another zone shift is about to occur in just about 50 or so seconds. DRX getting taken down. 4th Rise, another roster that is looking to elevate themselves up to top 4. The chances here, they're hitting the shots needed, but they do have a down player. 4th Rise is putting up a wonderful fight, but DRX is fighting back as well. IQ and Co need to buck up and obviously play this well. With only a solo left, 4th Rive's job becomes even harder. IQ has such a tall task, and he's down, and 4th Rives did not do enough to break in to the top 5.
And with that, DRX need 1 more point. The placements haven't kicked in, but they will jump up to be drawn with Regnum Karya. I'm not too sure who will win that tiebreaker, but if they get 2 more points, they will be free and clear. However, Let's reframe over on this northern side of the circle. Pops very mad dash to the south, and Ida sits slap bang.
Break into top 8 themselves. A big game is needed, but the possibility is there. Remember, winner chicken dinner is 10 points. That would put them at 94. They already have 2 eliminations to their name, so a very real chance Ida can break into top 8 over everybody else. Narvalo has fallen. Narvalo has fallen. Ralph will fight once again. Narvalo fully down and out now. Falcons down to 3. Such a pivotal fight between Falcons and Noxium Red Force, and potentially the final fight for both rosters.
Yango Galacticos may be trying to third party this as well, as the Falcons go down to 3, but Noxium Red Force seem to be bleeding as well. E-Arena across the way could try and have an impact here, with 2 players looking to heal on up. It's up to Doc to hold the corner, but Koa wins the day. Another frag around the edge, and it's going to be Noxium Red Force continuing their bleed out. Koa drops down and away from danger. Yango Galacticos wasting time here, not going to be allowed to approach, as TZ, the last
got the high
on
ground.
the high ground to find Ralph, will get one. Redox now with a chance to hold it down for the Falcons, as Koa's fallen as well. Last player for the Falcons alive, and they cannot make it. Top 8 denied. Noxium Red Force with 2 stand too fast in their way.
Noxium Red Force, not the healthiest team, but still top 8. We look over now, and Horra starting to crash in. Weibo are getting broken apart. Sook has moved deeper in. Yangon Galacticos are also taking damage, but they can still third party Noxium Red Force. Question is for Sook, all by himself. What's going to happen here?
The placement points are kicking in now as well, so for DRX, they're looking good to overtake Regnum Kaya. Sook away from Falcons, who are gone already. Noxium Red Force from E-Arena as well. That western side could get dangerous, but Zjol is still playing, by the way, as solo, and he's in the circle.
St. Cloud's down. He can't get picked back up. Burnett has to move forward. Order is starting to go in onto Yangon Galacticos. They're collapsing in. Weibo wants to silence the Yangon Galacticos roster right here and now, but can they get their teammate back into the fight? They need to be as healthy as possible to try and catch up in the points category. Order taking a lot of damage, sleeping from a distance, might be able to mow it down.
He goes forwards, but he meets a wall of bullets sent out his way. And Weibo are throwing away their position on the northern side. They try and mad dash up towards Yangon, but it is not enough. They were 11 points behind at the start of this match. They are now 13 points behind. And the placements are starting to add up. They need a lot more than they can get with only 2 players alive. This may be the close down of the tournament.
I think so, brother. 33Z. I don't know, does he have a chance to get heat? He has crawled for the longest possible time, and 33Z is now in a vehicle, and he is going forward. Now, the narrative for Sook, I mean, Horra's got him pinned up. He's taken over this shack, and from one thing that I know, brother, from watching all these tournaments, once you have to go into the shack, it then becomes a death shack. I'm worried for Weibo Gaming.
Yangon Galacticos surviving is a nightmare for Sook right now. Oh, there's 4 players from Horra. You bet they've got an aid, and they are going to post it right through the window here. For PL, their hopes may be dashed. That 3-peat for Order slipping through their fingers. APG finally go down, which means that Weibo are locked in at second at a minimum.
This is it. Yangon Galacticos can lock in the tournament right here and now. This is their opportunity. The only thing that stands before them is Sook the solo from Weibo Gaming, the championship in their fingertips. Can Sook clutch it up? If he does so, he would be stealing the championship away. Horra continues to push up. Horra wants Sook dead to rights, but the nades can't connect, and Sook stays alive.
It's only a matter of time. He's taking coin flip after coin flip, and the Molotov is burning at his feet. It's not connecting, though. The spread's not there, but they've got nades pouring on in. No, they're not connecting. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Sook is weathering the storm that is battering down this shack.
Right, Sook trying his best to stay alive, but all it takes is one good connection. Another nade goes in. Is this going to be good? Is it going to be good? Yes, it is. And Weibo will fall. APG already out, and Yangon Galacticos will take PMWC 2025 in sensational fashion.
The madman from Myanmar able to take the top spot here in Riyadh. PMWC sent over to East Asia once again. and they will be happy to receive it. They go down, but they have done the work. It is over. It's done and dusted. We just need to lock it in. They're already celebrating. They know what they've done, and they need to be proud of themselves.
History has been made. Yangon Galacticos, the champions. They worked hard to get here. They hug it out, and rightly so. What a relief it is to be champions, to cement your name in PUBG Mobile history. That's exactly what they did. And for the remainder of the points, we still have something up for grabs. For DRX, maybe they can pass Karia and break in to top 4. But just like that, they get eliminated, but it comes down, of course, to the placement points. We're now down to our top 2.
They should have been able to leapfrog Karia there, jump up to 4th place. But that is a beautiful result for Yangon Galacticos. They do not
relinquish first place. Once they grabbed it, nobody was able to overtake it. The dominating performance in PMWC 2025. The final 2 teams fight. The only thing that's up for grabs is a potential elevation to the top 10. Ida moves up. Horra starts to fire the shots. I love the off angle from Jiggle, who's going to be just up to the north. Darkin might be able to mow him down. We already know our champion, but we still need to crown a winner chicken dinner.
One more to be earned. That meal may be a little bit ashen, but it will be nice nonetheless. We've also got things like MVP to consider coming on afterwards as well. Some nice prizes for plenty of players to try and chow down on to boot. As Horra look to try and close the jaws here. Ida had the compound for the longest time. They were this bastion in the middle of this circle, and now Horra may be able to claim the final map here. And you can see the elation is sinking in for the boys on Yangon Galacticos. They are smiling ear to ear, and they have earned it.
Insane. And I want to say, Yangon Galacticos, we took note of them, right? We respected them coming into this tournament. But I don't think we put them as the favorite to take over the win, to actually be in first place, yet they took it by storm. They saw the opportunity, and they did not waste it. Darkin starts to move up. Blue most likely takes him out. If not, he's going to be very low health. Horra, Ida fighting it out. Jiggle from a distance. Another one will fall. There's Darkin finally out of the way. And Horra looks to be going towards a victory very, very soon. Rita tries to clutch up. Can't do it. Horra will take our final game of the tournament. But of course, the narrative has to go to Yangon Galactic.